Hello and welcome back to our channel with Grim Dawn, but this is not like any other Grim Dawn, Brittany. Let me just fix this volume for this because this is incredibly loud. This Grim Dawn, Brittany, let me tell you, is the expansion. You can see it right here, Ashes of Malmouth, if I'm saying that correctly. The big thing about this is it extends the gameplay and it adds 2 new classes.
Woo.
Necromancer and Inquisitor. So I've created a new character right here. Granty is Dead Hand. So we can explore this a little bit. Get some new images.
Why is it that always the necro goth chicks are always like blossoming?
Because, you know, as a vampire, they store all the blood they absorb, well, in their bosom.
Apparently. Apparently that's the only place they store it, like really.
Same cutscene here that we don't really need to worry about. Simply because the beginning is largely the same, except we're going to have the option to explore 2 new classes.
That'll be fun. Which one are we going to pick? Or do I get to pick?
Maybe you don't get to pick.
What?
Still drawing breath. You were...
Why don't I get to pick?
Because I said so.
But I want to pick.
So we can't quite look at it yet, as it's still blocked out. But once we level, we will have the opportunity to check out this new class.
You're not looking too bad for the bodies.
No, I don't think so.
You will need
Why
to
not?
Because I don't like you enough.
Ouch! Then why'd you marry me?
Money.
Ouch. Big gold digger.
Yep, all the way. Mess up these undead. Messing up undead.
It kind of looks like it plays, like the play style is very similar to Divinity. With the clicking to move and the hotbar.
No. The top-down view, sure, but that's the only thing that's similar. Because this is a not turn-based game.
Well, no, but even just this style where you're, right?
True. Die, Zomberts. Similar art style, though, and like type of graphics or whatnot. But even the types of things you'll see on these characters or whatnot, the clothes they wear, and just the interactions, that is vastly different. Oh yeah. This would be closer in line with Diablo.
I've never played that one. I've heard it's really good.
It is really good. Alright, we actually got to level now. So, we get to see this new one. See right here, both of these. The Inquisitor and the Necromancer. Luminary Order. Not to be mistaken with the Illuminati Order. So, if we select this one, the Inquisitor, the Inquisitor is all about guns. So, ranged expertise. Though armed with an array of powerful artifacts and relics, all Inquisitors must be prepared to face an opponent while relying solely on their wits and their firearm. Expertly wielding ranged weapons allows trained Inquisitors to take out their prey from a safe distance. This enables the ability to dual-wield pistols. So the big thing with the Inquisitor is dual-wielding pistols. So did we want to do that?
I like dual-wield.
And it's got things like Storm Box of Elegoth, Open the Rune Storm Box of Elgoloth, surrounding the target foe with psychic energy that electrifies the very air around them, sharking the target and all unfortunate enough to stand too close. So it's sort of like a wizard meets 2 pistols.
I'd say so.
So you don't even want to look at the Necromancer?
I don't know.
Okay, and then the Necromancer can raise skeletons. Skeletons scale with pet bonuses. More powerful minions may be raised with higher rank skill. So summons 3. You can have up to 3 skeleton summons. And it has draining of essence. So think like draining life force, raising skeletons and undead. That's kind of like the speed of what the Necromancer is.
I still like the dual pistol.
Really?
I'm a true Lara Croft fan.
Okay, now we can dual wield. Alright, so now the thing
Maybe
is...
one day you'll learn to talk.
One day. Either we have a debuff that does damage to them over time, or Word of Pain. With arcane runes carefully woven into their gear, even the voices of the Inquisitors are sufficient to inflict immense suffering upon the enemies of humanity. With a single word, your foes writhe in pain as arcane energies assault their very being. So that seems like a debuff that just damages them, like a dot. This is sort of like a dot, but damages them and everybody else around them. What do you think? Or do we just go for more stats, or for more gun pew pew? Taking the decision from you. Gun pew pew. Stats. We're gonna want cunning because we're using guns. Hooray!
Guns are awesome.
Yup.
At least in video games.
Okay, and the new ability. Oops. Really?
You have pet?
I would have had pets if I had zombies or skeletons, but you took that away from me. I am hard done by. Ow. Die.
Look, box. Tiny box.
You had us go for pistols, and we don't even have pistols yet.
You guys both know that.
The fact that I'm running around shanking people with knives. I can give us a shotgun, I guess. Oh, hello, friend. Oh, Francis's gun, I think, is a pistol.
There's one.
There we got one pistol so far.
Did you empty the shiny box?
I did empty the shiny box. The shiny box is no longer full. You're too busy munching.
I'm hungry. Let's dinner back. Although it is one hit KO.
Not really. It's a couple hit.
Yeah, but you're gonna do dual. This should be like bang bang and they're done.
You think it'll be bang bang. The last time I saw somebody duel with this, they shoot with one pistol at a time. Or they shoot with one and then occasionally shoot with the other. I haven't seen a lot of games do very well with the dual shoots. But I will take all those things. But we shall see just how it goes. Well, I won't go that way. Off and away! So.
I didn't know where you were going.
Because I've played the beginning part so many times, I've played this game many, many times.
He
Splat.
exploded.
He did. Let's explore this house.
Oh, something was.
Buzz bug.
For a minute, I was all like, no, don't go in the poison! Like, wait, wrong game.
Right. So, do you remember the story of this game, Brittany?
No.
Basically, there is magic and whatnot in the world, and through some cataclysm, demons were unleashed on the planet, and everybody started dying, being attacked and possessed and all that kind of stuff. And we were recently possessed until, as we were dying, the thing left us, so our lives were saved. We are no longer a demon, or possessed. But as a result, we can summon portals to teleport places. Yep. Take that, Zomberts. I would be fighting you with undead of my own, but somebody...
This is better.
No, it's not. We have one pistol.
So find another one.
That is the plan, but still.
Still better.
I don't know. I think I would have liked it dead. Shoot the zombies, shoot the zombies. So as you can see, the game largely plays the same. If I wanted, we could have got a, oh yeah. Right? No, part of the undead thing is they're called Aether Corruptions. And you see it under his name when I have him highlighted. You see his name at the top of the screen. It's Aether Corruption. Basically, the Aether, which is these weird spirits that can possess people and control things, they can mutate people. It's almost like a, yeah, very much Resident Evil-ish in that regard. Except that there's like a spirit force and it's not science.
What is it?
I just said it's evil spirit force. You were up. So it's cool. They're actual like money. is iron bits because they're so desperate for metal to create weapons to fight off the enemy. So I think that's
So they're desperate for metal, so they turn it into coins.
No, you just scavenge metal off of things.
Yeah.
So when you break down something that you no longer are using, you break it down to metal bits, so that's easy to trade.
Oh, see?
Let's see, how does this shoot?
Ah!
Oh yeah, he occasionally shoots at the other one.
So it's so awesome.
It's alright.
It's awesome.
It's alright. Oh, there's Inquisitor stuff in here.
Journal of whatever.
Inquisitor Creed.
You move too quickly. My brain is tired.
Your brain's always tired.
Yep.
Okay. Exploring his house. He's got dead people in here.
He does. I half expected the one on the bed to get up, though.
I did, but he didn't, so we're good. Rickety bridge.
I walked across this bridge, even though there's like no plank where I'm walking.
Right. A marked rock. I stole your stuff. A woven
Why is
coif.
it some of it you have to like click on to pick up, and others you just kind of go weird and it's all-
Basically, if it's an item, it'll wait for me to pick it up. If it is like a currency or a potion or a healing thing, it'll just automatically do that.
You're going too quick, I can't read that fast.
Well, most of the viewers would already have played this game already or seen this game. So now we're just kind of trying to show off the Inquisitor. So I have to say, I like the Inquisitor so far. In that it does seem to have a bit of a different gameplay. Because you got dual-wielding pistols. And earlier in the game, you'd actually have to wait till a very, very high level to get the dual-wielding thing. And players have been wanting the dual-wielding pistol type gameplay for a while.
It's awesome.
It still, in my opinion, doesn't play very well because it's like for every one shot on the left, you get 2 or 3 shots with the right. So let's see some of these spells. Okay.
You hit undo.
Oh, did I? I did. There we go.
I guess you thought it was like a
Yes, I hit it by accident.
enter or accept button.
Yes, I did.
It is a pretty big undo button, to be fair.
I was reading too quickly. So now we get to see how these spells go, and we'll just level up this stat. More damage. Sure, that. And then, oh, can't put that on. Can't put that on. Read. And close, and move on.
Close.
Clothing. Oh, okay. So this is the Word of Pain. Interesting. And this is the Electro Box thing. Wow.
Killed a lot of them.
The Word of Pain just seems okay.
I feel like that one seems pretty good.
Yeah, what is this Word of Pain? So it does damage around it as well, so it seems lots of AoE dots.
Not nice.
It's interesting, that's for sure.
I like AoE. I don't like music.
Yeah. So that's handy at least. That is handy at least. But they seem to be very similar spells. One's just a weaker form of the other. And sure, it visually looks different, but realistically isn't. Because they're both something you put on the enemy that does damage to other enemies around them. So I don't know. So I'm going to try the Word of Pain again, see if it's actually doing damage to people around him.
Because they maybe not do both at the same time.
So it hurts him very slowly.
Maybe it's just different type of undead.
Maybe, but I don't think so. Yep, we unlocked the portal, yay
I was
me.
about to say, what is that?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to hurt anybody around him.
Well, that one is cute.
But this one kills people so quickly. Like, look at that.
I say we level up that one.
Right? I wonder if leveling it up will increase the duration. Oh, it does actually hurt people around him.
Yeah, they just gotta get close enough, I guess.
Oh, no, it didn't. No, it's not doing it. So those spells both seem to be very much tied to very close groups of people. Which is cool.
Yeah.
I can get behind that.
Like that group? Yeah, see? They just took out all three of them.
Yo. So that's reasonable. I like the spells. It's a nice change.
It's a crystal.
Crystal is concentrated forms of this aether energy. It'll raise dead and whatnot around it.
Oh, that was nice, eh?
Right. Get out of here.
When you thought necromancer was better.
I think it would.
I know.
It does seem, though, either way, that the new group is pretty strong. I am leveling pretty quickly, mind you, so...
You are much faster than we were expecting.
Like, I knew I leveled up quickly in the older version as well, like before the little micro expansion, but this is pretty quick. I'll just keep doing one-on-one. Well, that's one thing I wanted to check. Does leveling up increase duration? No, it doesn't seem... oh, it does. This one does. Word of Pain actually does increase duration. Interesting. Whereas this one, as you level it up, it doesn't increase duration, but it does increase the AoE.
Area of effect.
Yeah, so I'm okay with that. I like that. Put the longer lasting dot on the bigger bosses.
Right? Looks like...
That is a crystal.
No, but it like reached out to you or something.
Yeah, it was shooting me.
Wow.
That looks different. I don't know what was with the red dancing people.
Well, that you killed off to their afterlife as you find it.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Oh, that sounded pretty good.
Sounded doesn't mean it was. Oh, the cut eye.
Why are you doing
Because we're here to get the guy that's resurrecting the Walking Dead.
Gotcha. Can't reach.
Apparently not. There we go. There we go. I did it, Ma.
You did a thing.
Yup. There he is. Put all the dots on him.
He's ugly.
That's great. He kills all of his friends when he does summons.
It's almost like he's like looking at them because he's like, goodbye.
Yup.
Whoa, he's
All
stuck.
the loot. Like I said, it plays very much like Diablo, and this is one of the things that was always cool about Diablo.
Loot?
Oh, just like this spew of loot out of bosses.
Oh, got it.
And he was a mini boss.
Like the halfway through level boss.
Exactly.
Why
Alright.
did a shrine just randomly appear?
Oh, because I sacrificed stuff at it, so it like secured it. I don't know what you want to call it, but it did things and now it's active.
Okay.
Oh yeah. We'll do one in physique for armor, for health rather.
Health is important.
Right.
Because if you're out of health, you just keep dying.
That's the thing. If you kill the crystal that summoned them, because some of them are actually summoned by the crystals. If you kill the crystal doing it, then they all just drop dead.
That makes sense. If you raise without magic.
Exactly. They're animated by magic.
Like the game, magic.
Magic again. Bye, friends. Goodbye,
What was
friends.
the orb?
I don't know what those are. They're just summons from the Aether.
Okay.
Summons from the Aether. Actually, because of this expansion, I might actually be interested in playing the game again, because I got far enough that I got right to the end and it was like, there's nothing left to do, and I left. So I wouldn't mind playing this again, now that there's something new to do.
So is it like kind of sandboxish?
Well, it's not sandboxes, but it does allow you to kind of take it at your own pace and go to different areas. You have to unlock certain things, but if I want, I can fart around the early area as long as I want. There's no push. So it's semi-open box type thing. So I'm definitely going to be playing this again, even if just to play my Necromancer. And home again for the very first mission. Hey guy, I killed your undead dude.
The dead attacks of a creature was. I need some time to plan our strategy.
Okay.
Why is there a green arrow over the dice?
Because you can talk to him.
Welcome to my work, Rift Gate. You don't remember anything, do you? You'll be looking for... Did you bring back the ape? Excellent. We've been so free up, I have to say it.
Stuff. Look, stories. And always pay attention to.
Right? Just playing the new class.
Search the.
This is like
speedrun.
yeah, I was gonna say Grim Dawn, the fast version.
This is Grim Dawn speedrun.
Or what are those goofy games called where it's like you're running through and you have to like side swipe while it's running through?
Oh, Dungeon Runner or whatnot, that kind of stuff. Oh wait, and we'll just continue on. I don't need all the little side quests. No side quests. No, thank you. Boobs.
Every guy's dream.
Giganto boobs. Oh, hi friends. Bye
Do they
friends.
just die because you killed their headstones?
No, because I zapped them. Like this. I know that.
Can't do that yet.
Oh wow, my spell is so strong now, it just outright kills them. They don't get to do any damage to people around them.
Interesting. It's kind of irritating, but good at the same time.
Leather pants. Oh my god. I see you hiding there.
I take it you don't want leather pants.
I have better. I has better.
You don't even want them for selling.
Not really. You end up with filling up with so much junk that there's no real point. Down I go into the putrid den. I don't really know what you'd call them.
They look like a hybrid between a Venus flytrap and a rat.
Spiky rats.
As the Venus flytrap.
Spiky rat is spiky. Bye bye, spiky rat. They're just called bonebacks. Boneback Gnasher.
Okay then.
I really don't appreciate being shot out of the darkness. Assholes. Ooh, I'm also getting poisoned, which is not cool. Not cool, guys. We'll do some more of that. And some more health. See? I have yellow pants now, which are much better.
Okay.
There we go. Organized. Get rid of all the white stuff. Basically, the colored stuff has a higher rarity.
Okay.
Which means it's actually worth things. The white stuff is not really worth anything.
So it's not even worth keeping for selling?
Not really. Not with how much other stuff falls. So. And we're out. We killed the dog thing.
That's it?
Yep, that's what we went down there to do. Bye, bug. And now there's also rift spawn, which is like the bugs and stuff. Because there's a whole bunch of different factions then, so that's sometimes like we just did now. You will, while you're walking around, you actually see them interacting and fighting with each other.
Whoa, look out. Why is it a star over there?
Because he's a special undead.
Oh.
Special character to kill. and he was a mission objective to kill. So, for example, if you look for something for nothing mission, I now have Slay Pharos the Rotted ticked off.
Oh, okay. Fortunately for me, that part of the screen is kind of locked.
Yup. Alright. What'd I get? What'd I get? What'd I get?
Ooh, there's a purple thing.
Oh, that's just... oop, I didn't want to drop that. I still want to sell that one. That one's yellow. Ooh, I want to get scrap that's in there as well. Scrap! Because that's for a mission. Click scrap for Barnabas.
Okay, then.
Yeah. Splat.
You find it anywhere?
Oh, you can find it on enemies and loot boxes.
Is it one special scrap that you want, or just whatever?
It's literally called scrap.
Yeah, I know, but you said scrap was also the currency of the game.
No, iron bits is. Moving around.
Gotcha.
So I have to say, I do like the play style of the Inquisitor, but I'll have to compare that against the Necromancer.
The Inquisitor's gonna win.
You think it is?
Yep.
You think it is? I'm very much the kind of guy that would rather minions run around and kill things for him. And speaking of which, I believe there's a class that already does minions. It's like the... I don't know. Which one is it? I think it's the Witch, or something like that. So if I do Necromancer and Witch, I'll have to see how that goes. Because then I have all the minions running around.
Is that part of the expansion too?
No, that was part of the base game. And that's the cool thing about this game, you don't play just one class, you play two.
So you can do an Inquisitor, Necromancer mix.
Yes, I could, if I wanted to. Depends on how you want to play it. There's lots of really cool combos. And then you get a special name for your class based off of which one you're comboing. Slith necklace. Yay. Moving on. They flooded the bridge. Oh no.
Right away.
Whoa. Oh, that's cool. Ah, I get it. The first one doesn't apply a thing that hurts everything around it. It applies my spell in an area of effect, and then once it's been applied, it just sticks to them. So that makes more sense. More sense was made. I want to go over there. Okay, you figure out the way, AI.
Good old AI for that.
Yup. Hi, Slith.
Slip?
Yeah, we go. And now more summon out of here.
Not anymore.
Zap.
You have to admit, these skills are pretty badass.
I do. I am withdrawing them. It's just I am leveling so incredibly quickly. I don't understand it. I don't understand.
Inquisitor was the way to go.
Oh my god.
That skill's not ready.
That's a lot of them.
That was a lot of them. Not anymore. Okay, Moscatos, go away. I find you very irritating.
Everybody finds mosquitoes irritating.
Can't even escape them in the video games.
Which is irritating in of itself.
And across the bridge. Super fast. Now obviously I'm not building this character any particular way because I don't know much yet, and I'm also doing a speed run, so I'm not getting all the experience I could get, all the units or loot I could get.
What's an Aerith?
What do you mean Aerith?
It said the rest is really the same.
Oh, Aether. Aether.
Can't do that yet.
This loaded.
They do. More?
Ow. Ow. Are we done? There we go. We did the thing.
Finally.
I like the music. It's sufficiently depressing yet interesting.
Sufficiently depressing.
Well, the world effectively just ended. I don't expect it to be too upbeat.
Forgot we're trying to save it.
Ah! Mr. Hart, go away! There we go.
Aren't we trying to save the world?
We are trying to save the world, but again, I don't expect it to be that upbeat. Bye, Undead. Bye-bye! And dead crystal. We want to make sure we're collecting those crystals. They're used to unlock things.
Oh, got it.
Going in the house.
Food ration.
That's what he has us, but we're already... Oh, wait, we're not full on it. Why didn't he pick it up? There we go.
You didn't stomp it with your foot.
Yep, that's how we collect things. We stomp on it. Hi, friends.
You just explode.
That's what they do. That's literally their special power.
Exploding?
Yep, they explode.
That's a lot of them.
And they're all dead. I win. What a fight, guys. What a fight.
The character definitely made it really smooth right now. Like, really.
Nope. And down we go. Oh, right.
Oh,
Ah!
shot in the back.
Really, guys. Enough of you. Now, as I was saying, thank you all very much for joining us. We're probably going to take one more episode to look at the Inquisitor, and then we're going to be doing 2 episodes of the Necromancer. Catch you guys next time.
Bye.
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 It's only to be weird.